Hello everyone, welcome back to this game. My name is Draygone the Willem Fuzzbottom Jr. and these are some of my patrons. Snow Kieran, Hidoru, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. When we last left off, we had Slowdown. Actually, that's happening right now. Ugh, get away, Slowdown. Anyway, when we last left off, sad times to be had. Ivan died. Didn't really get much of a chance to know the guy, but the game made up for it by giving us a Fancy Pants cutscene. And then, after we were done with the Fancy Pants cutscene, I decided to go into the editor and show off how the Fancy Pants cutscene worked. Because, you know, as long as I have the option, I'm gonna show off how the game works. Because that sort of thing is kinda neat. Anyway, at the end of the last episode, I wound up coming across these three characters, and I wound up ending the episode before talking to them. Or at least, that's how it was edited. But in actuality, I did talk to them, and I wound up getting a little optional mission, which, as it turned out, wasn't as optional as I thought it was. Long story short, I recorded the first 5 minutes of this episode already, and I thought that I was still recording the last episode. In actuality, those first 5 minutes of this episode are the first 5 minutes of this episode. So we're gonna go ahead and cut into the recording that I was doing, and, well, basically for the next 5 minutes, anytime I reference this episode, I'm probably talking about things that happened in the last episode. Hopefully that won't be too confusing. Alright, let's go ahead and cut into what I was recording at the end of the last episode. Hurting demons is wrong! All living things should live together in peace and harmony. The demons are beautiful and majestic creatures, and we should learn to respect them. What? Did you know that demons feed on human souls out of necessity rather than hatred? They're just trying to avoid starving to death. They're not evil. That doesn't mean I'd be willing to be eaten by one. I mean, it's them or me. We're sticking up for the underdogs here. The church needs to stop the hate and learn to love. If we stop fighting the demons, I'm sure they'll stop attacking us. Hippies. We're dealing with hippies. Well, considering they use us as nourishment, I doubt that not fighting them will make them not want to starve something. I don't know. Your logic is faulty. That is my point. What do you over there have to say about this situation? Akira. Just the man I wanted to see. Listen, I need your help. I'm sure you noticed those people marching around outside. Apparently they are demons' rights activists. They are protesting the church's attack on demons, claiming that we should simply live in peace with the demons. It's a nice thought, but it simply isn't plausible since demons need to feed on human souls in order to survive. Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to convey. But sometimes my conveyance sucks. These protesters won't listen to reason though, so I need you to clear them out. How about it? Will you clear them out of here for 200 gold? Fight your own battles. Well, my offer still stands if you change your mind. Okay, I'll change my mind. 200 gold is not much, but we gotta do this thing. Given the circumstances, it would almost make more sense to save this for the next episode, but well, maybe you'll get an idea of why I decided to do this right now. As a reminder, goodness of his heart. Alright. Just make sure you don't hurt them. You'll need to be forceful in order for them to take you seriously, but if you're too aggressive, you might cause them to become violent and start a fight. Okay. Well, gotta keep that in mind. Which one of them do I talk to? Oh yeah, I talked to all three. So let's start with you. Hurting demons is wrong. All living things should live together in peace and harmony. No, I don't talk to all three. I gotta talk to a specific one. You are probably the ringleader. Hey, what do you want with us anyway? Would you please leave, get out of here, or die? Or alright, that's enough. Well, you know, this is kind of a simple quest we got here, and in my original playthrough of this game, I only chose one option. Given the explanation of Sin and also the cutscene situation, we're probably getting along in episode length here, but you know what? Why not? Let's just go through all three options and see how well each one goes. I'm pretty sure the third option is the correct one, or the best one, so let's just go with in order here. Would you please leave? Never! We'll never back down until the church promises to never harm a demon again, and you can't stop us. Well, I tried. Please get those protesters out of here. Remember, be forceful but not too aggressive. Be forceful. Okay, I can be forceful. Get out of here or die! Don't threaten us. You and the church. You just want to bring us down, but we will rise above you. Words! Alright, I've had enough of this. And we're fighting them. Or we're fighting him, rather. Well, this is something new I'm going to be showing off. And he gets a critical hit. You know, I was kind of curious what that guy would do as an attack, but I guess we're not finding out. Oh no! That psycho killed Roland! The church won't get away with this. We won't be repressed. Alright, Akira, you've gone too far this time. This is what happens when you mess with the law. What? I gotta fight soldiers now? You know what? This is interesting enough to leave as its own episode. So, excuse me while I go back and end the previous episode, and this will actually be part of today's episode. If that makes any sort of sense. Alright, so the last episode was the one where Ivan died, and this is apparently a separate episode in which I am dealing with demon hippies. And now I'm fighting soldiers. And they're probably pretty strong. Slowed one of them down at least. Oh, one of them's defending. Well, now I'm curious what you guys do to me. Are you an actual threat? Go ahead and be threatening. Yeah, that seems threatening enough. Now it is time to really take advantage of this here shockwave spell to hit them both. Oh, by the way, spells that use HP instead of MP, which are not really spells, they're technically skills, even though spells are also skills. My point is, because Shockwave is not the same as these other spells, it has a chance of missing. Unfortunate that. Well, just set you on fire. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Do I have healing items? Okay, I got healing items. Am I in trouble here? Can I not win? Am I just going to keep dealing with these soldiers until Akira eventually dies? That would be an interesting twist. Let's try Shockwave again. I know it uses up some of my own HP, but... okay. Well, at the very least, even though it has a chance of missing, it still ignores defending characters, defensiveness. So I can still keep thrashing at them, or it causes the same amount of damage. That is my point. Regardless of whether the opponent is defending or not, it causes the same amount of damage. Unless it happens to miss. You know, there is an interesting little... ooh, never mind. Never mind. Now we got an officer. It's just got a little bit more difficult. Hopefully the officer does not cause more than 57 points of damage. He's defending. Well, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal. What I was about to say is that if you put RPG Maker 3, a script into an infinite loop, for example, if this game just kept looping the same battle over and over again, RPG Maker 3 actually has a failsafe to detect that. It will not... after so many loops, the game will be all, oh my goodness, you're in an infinite loop. Go into the editor and fix it, and then it'll kick you back to the title screen. So far, though, it is probably a safe assumption that we are not in a loop here, considering we're fighting different enemies as we go along. Really didn't want that to miss. Stimulant. You're raising the other guy's attack. That's what it looked like anyway. Well, do a little bit of this. Oh, I figured out which one missed. And this will finish him off. And now we got 2 officers. I cannot afford to not use this attack, even though it costs HP to use. Oh. It's dangerous if they all live. Good news is, it didn't really do a whole lot. And I'm going to continue to not give him a chance to do anything. Oh, that guy left. Well, since that guy there lived, let's heal up a little bit more. I wonder if this is even going to be possible to win. It'll be interesting if it turns out I can't win. I will say this, Mr. Guy here is defending, so let's just whittle him down with a regular attack. we'll be going into the next battle with full HP. And in this situation, we're dealing with 3 officers. You know, I actually find the officers a little bit less threatening than the guards, the soldiers, the green guys. Because these guys don't just attack. They might very well just waste their turn buffing attacks. I'm sure that one of them is bound to actually attack eventually. And it'll suck if it happens to be one who has already been attack boosted with stimulant. I am glad I have this spell. At the same time, I'm kind of wondering if I should have did this later on in the game after gaining a couple more levels. But then, I didn't know this was going to happen. Wow, I enunciated that weirdly. Wait. Oh. It's just got worse. It's just got worse. What is what? General Yorick? That's the guy who's kind of presiding over this region. Yeah. The whole situation where Gaia attacked Sakai, and now General Yorick is kind of like martial law sort of thing. It's kind of a bad thing when I attract the guy who is ruling over that castle back there. Wonder what he's gonna do. Hopefully he can't cause more than 100 points of damage. Wrist beam? No, that wasn't more than 100 points of damage. But now I'm in a difficult situation. This might be a bad idea. Hopefully they don't attack. It would be nice if they were all stimulant some more. Oh, right. My speed is such that I can sometimes get in 2 attacks. So it is safe to do this. Okay, good. That takes care of General Yorick. Why did I use that attack again? It was unnecessary. I just wasted HP. Maybe that's the last battle, though. We just defeated the general. That's enough, jerk! And after all of that, we get a game over. I was hoping for some really nice sort of reward there. Didn't really happen. Yeah, I'll be honest, I think it kinda sucks that after all of that, we just get an instant game over. It would have been neat had that actually affected something. If we killed General Yorick, it would have been interesting if all of a sudden he was no longer in the castle, and maybe some of the soldiers would also be gone. Would have liked to have seen what that would have affected. But an instant game over is kind of a cop-out, especially after making me think that I was actually progressing to something. Anyway, that's obviously the wrong option. So that just leaves the one more option. You know what though? And this doesn't really have to do with the game itself, But I'm kinda glad that I'm recording this episode at the same time as the last episode, even if it is only by accident, because that basically means that when it comes time to get this episode put together, it's already recorded. Just have to edit it. Alright. That's enough. You need to leave. You're disturbing the peace. We're not backing down. I understand that you don't want to appear weak, but I know General Yorick. Do you really want me to get him involved? It'll create a world of trouble for you. You know the General? Yes, I've profited from him. I am after all, the greatest mercenary in Sakai. Someone's full of themselves. Gosh dang church, bringing in their muscle. Come on everyone, let's get out of here. There's nothing we can do. Oh, you actually had the screen fade out instead of just made them disappear. I guess because we're not actually killing him. Them. Job complete! It is good to be on the General's good side. And you know, not have to kill him, resulting in instant game over. I saw it through the window. You have my thanks, Akira. Here. Alright, so, like I said, not very much. Definitely not as good as a level up and a diamond bracelet. But, it was a little quest. I suppose in this situation, the reward matches the quest, something like that. And, I guess you don't say anything else new? Well, maybe that is new. I'm not really sure. Just in case, welcome, my son. May God be with you. And also with you. Yeah, you did say that before. So, you completely forgot that I just helped you, and I'm pretending... Well, either you forgot or you're pretending that I didn't actually help you. Alright then. Alright, what is next on the list? Why does the camera bounce up over Akira as though this hedge is a wall? Kind of weird that. Alright, well, even though I didn't actually fight them, I did take damage earlier at some point, so it would probably be beneficial if I just stayed here at the inn. Apparently the inn at Oteki is a little bit cheaper, even though Oteki's the second town. I guess because Oteki's a small town and this is a big old castle town. Anyway, I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but there often is something that I feel like I'm forgetting, and occasionally I am forgetting something, but it's probably not important, so we're just gonna go ahead and end this episode. Okay, wait. There was something that I was forgetting, and I remembered what it was after I already finished recording this episode. So there's a little bit more editing for me. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to bring up is how interesting it is that Akira wound up handling this situation like he did. He wound up handling it in such a way that nobody had to get hurt. As far as anybody knows, anyway. I find that interesting because I imagine under most circumstances he would have did exactly what happened earlier. He would have just fought them. But I guess this situation with Ivan dying and Ivan telling his story before he died certainly hit sort of a soft spot for Akira. We're going to be seeing a little bit of a character development here with Akira. He's not going to be the heartless mercenary who is okay with somebody dying as long as they pay him first. No, after Ivan's death, Akira is kind of going to change a little. And that is the thing that I wanted to bring up. Alright, back to the end of this episode. Down at the bottom of the screen is all of my patrons. And next time, we shall go ahead and continue on with the quest. We got this here key from Sen that last time we fought her. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Oh, I was right on it. The tunnel key. That is important. That is the thing we need in order to head into the final area of the game. Ooh. So yeah, next time we'll be heading to the final area of the game, on our way to dealing with Nikolai and Mephistopheles the Demon Lord. That said, the next episode will not be the last episode, just so you know. I mean, after all, we still have to deal with that tower over there at some point. That tower's kind of important. You'll find out why eventually. But for now, I will go ahead and end this, and I will see you in the next one.